Okay? Welcome. Welcome to satsang. When we put our hands together like this and we bow, it has very great significance. It is reverence for life. Not towards the teacher, who is nobody, not towards anything, but to life itself. Respect for life, love of life. Life is complete. Life is all there is. What we talk about every satsang is what is real and lasting. Life is what is real and lasting. What happens is that we identify objects as life itself. They are living things. Bodies are living things. They come from life. But life itself is eternal. It just is. And the power of that lives in this moment. Ultimately, we will say that there is only this. This is it. You know, when people talk about awakening, they think, I'm going to awaken. And that's no wonder. Nothing ever happens. Awakening means this moment. You see? Have you ever been so happy that you forgot yourself? Have you ever been so in love that you disappeared? You were totally in the moment. That's awakening. So we've had many awakening moments. But why do we forget? Or why do we say, well, I lost it? It goes away. It doesn't really. What happens is that fear comes into being. And fear itself has a way, that's what I want to explore today with you, is that fear has a way of resisting the awakening because it doesn't understand it. See, the question is, if now is complete, and now is always fresh, now is always new, now is always alive, just like a flower, just like spring rain, just like a child. It's always fresh, always alive, always new. But why is it that we don't live from that newness, from that freshness, from that aliveness, from that love, from that freedom, from that peace? Why is it? Because you see, in order for us to recognize it, and this is the paradox, we need memory. And memory is essential for us to recognize it. Because memory is what creates the body, is what creates all living things out of itself. The body is DNA, it's cellular memory. You see, it's evolution, we call it, the movement, the becoming. So without memory, there is no capacity or ability to experience your potential, which is now. You see, it's never tomorrow, it's never going to be in the future. It's when you stop and be still and see that this now is complete. Because you see, no matter what is happening, no matter what events, no matter what experiences you've had, it's all past. You see? When somebody asked me who I am many years ago, I used to say, well, I'm Burt. You know, I am my scholastic activities, I am my achievements, my accomplishments. But it's all past. But what am I right now, this moment? Because the only moment I can live is this moment, right? This is life. This is true life. This is abundant life. And it has nothing to do with how you're living it. The abundant life is the life of that moment when you disappear. You see? Because if there's one thing that frightens us, it frightens us so completely. And it is this, the now itself, which appears as just aware space, which appears as a void, a great void. And so we do anything to avoid now, which of course means avoiding relationship, avoiding awakening. See? So we immediately escape and avoid the now. Now how do we do it? Well, the mind says, oh, it's too simple. Well, it's too simple. But what if? What if? You see? It escapes. It cannot accept simplicity, totality, completeness. It has to have some question to put a but before it. And that is the nature of memory, because it's scared silly of dissolving. Thinking that it is, you are the past. Well, you are, in a way. The past happened, but hear the word, happened. What we care about is happening. And what is happening is not past. What is happening is not future, which is not yet. It is now. And if you listen now totally, something in you resonates and says, well, of course I know this. Of course you do. Of course you do. But here is where it gets interesting. I wrote a booklet which I'd like all of you to have. It's on the table, it's free. These are some of what people have written me, just few statements, okay, which is the fear of now. But I'd like you to really see it. I just don't know who I am anymore. Well, of course not. In the now, there's no you. In the now, just the word space. I'm just here. You see? I mean, you look at Burt and you say, well, there's Burt. There's his body. But to me, there's no Burt. I'm just here. You know, I'm just part of everybody. I'm just being. You see? So if I choose an identity, if I say, well, I am this, you see? And I want to convince everybody that I am this, well, no wonder that if something threatens that, I says, oh, I don't know who I am anymore. Another one, I felt a deep emptiness as if I was being swallowed up in an unreal world. When the guy wrote me that, I said, congratulations. He says, it's frightening. Of course it is. People think that realization is a very happy thing. Ooh, realization is very shocking. When you realize you're not who you think you are. Nothing is the way you think you are, or the way things are, you see? So it's shocking, but that shock is essential, because it takes you away, you see, from this conditioned state. And if you accept that, if you accept it for one moment, accept it, totally accept it. This is reality. The emptiness you feared is the very love you avoided. Because you see, when we're talking about now being life, being fresh, being pure, being complete, we're talking about love. Because it means there's only now. And if I'm talking about now, just feel it. Everything now that you see, the stars, the universes, everybody on this earth is part of you and is you. Everything is interconnected, interrelated, interdependent. It is all one. You see? People talk about reincarnation. Is that a fact? I've done hypnotherapy for many, many years. And 30% of my clients went back to past lives. And people really believe that they actually lived that life. But there is no personal self to live a life. What it is it's true. We are being recycled. And so we contain the memories of the whole cosmic thing. And so you begin to relive many memories that might affect you if you believe them to be you. But nothing is you, not even what happened yesterday. It's just a happening. Are you with me? This is